Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter.
It's Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Swung over. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hernandez. Zubimendi. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he gets rid in a hurry. And a chance! Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pelé. That's good play. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi.
Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Messi. And here's Osimhen. He's going for goal. It's hit the crossbar. Gullit could move up a gear here. Messi. Pelé. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Makaleli. Pelé. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Pelé. And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Terrific header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Kim Min-jae. And it's Bellingham. It's Kimmich. Yamal. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. And he's what? Tries a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Baresi cuts it out. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to
and this is Ibrahim. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He shifted it to the flank. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Delivers the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Makalele does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Out to the right. The ball's swapped. He's got full. He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Manchester United are 2 up. And on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back, shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Osimhen. Cruyff. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. And it's Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And he shoots!
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Messi. Sends it crossfield. Zubimendi, played out towards the right wing. That'll be a throw-in. Pull it. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Rudiger, nicely spread. Makaleli. Galatasaray needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he get on the end of this? Gets good distance on it. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Zubimendi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Cruyff. This looks promising. It's anyone's ball now. He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, it's come to nothing. Messi. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia. Referee's given a throw. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, nice touch. Kubo gets a cross in. Great vision.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Always onto this. Kim Min-jae. And it's played forward. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Aktokolu. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's been shifted off it. Zubimendi. Now it's Osimhen.
Such good technique. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! It's in! They're back within reach! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that will be the final act. Manchester United are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Ibrahimovic doing what he does best, just running the show. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Cruyff. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Zola. Now it's Cruyff. Owen. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Cucurella. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Ah, such a clever touch. He has a look up. Lucas Moura. It's a mighty effort. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pressing high and with purpose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. Tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Cucurella gets good distance on it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, goes for a shot! Goal! Corinthians! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Corinthians are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Lucas Moura. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pings in across. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. He is starved of space and time. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Gabriel Jesus! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Might be dangerous. And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. And that has been clubbed away. Anthony. Rafinha. And that has left him in a heap.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Thank you for your cooperation. And please welcome our lads to the field.
Corinthians get the second half started. Messi, quality ball. Closing in on goal, takes a shot! And he's heaved it away. And that was probably asking just too much. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, important interception. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lucas Moura. Now it's Anthony. And it's Lucas Moura. Oh, good read. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Knocks it into space. Delivers with whip.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Cucurella, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Owen. Tries to get it clear. Zola. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Hullet. And he thumps it clear. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Corinthians ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Hullet. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Rijkaard.
Number 4,
Rafinha has created one goal already.
number 15,
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
number 9, Messi.
Oh, right place, right time.
Field. Number
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
25, Neymar.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Shot at goal! Oh, cracking ball. And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Albert Ferrer. It's a searching pass.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Kaka. And it's Neymar. Best. And the flag has stayed. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. Raul. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Neymar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that's been slipped through. And this is Neymar. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it out wide. It's an early cross.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. We've got a throw in. And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Raul has it in a wide position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar is eyeing up his options in the middle. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The ball has bounced loose now. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Tries to play it through. Cruyff. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Cruyff. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cruyff. Wriggles his way through. Can he get on the end of this? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that's going right the way across. And here's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ibrahimovic. Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff! Goal! Manchester United! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And this is Ibrahimovic, Pelé, and this is Pelé. Modric. Now it's Hazard. Pelé. And he's managed to get free. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Hakimi goes steaming forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Hazard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's very neat. Messi's cross. Thuram gets it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, well played. Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. And he's had a hit. They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. And it's Cruyff. Foden. And it's Modric. And that has been slung wide. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets his head on it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pelé. And this is Pelé. Pelé with the cross. Sanchez tries to clear. That is good strength. Could move up a gear here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé. Oh, well played, well played. And he's gone looking for safety.
987. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 6, Pelé.
Neymar's cross.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe.
Number
Now it's
9,
Messi.
Messi.
And it's Hakimi.
Coming on the field. Number
So,
8,
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And they've got a throw.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Neymar. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Cannavaro. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Hazard. Good pressure, determined, intense. Zola. Looking for the run. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Zola. Zola going full tilt down the left. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Akanji. And Hakimi. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Baresi. Manchester United getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Simons. Vieira. Camavinga. Foden. And it's Hakimi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Akanji. Foden.
There will be 3 minutes.
Quality ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Done delicately. Cleared away. Hazard. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that will be it. Manchester United have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the...
Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Makaleli. And this is Luis Suarez. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Thuram. Solar. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Pull it, play. Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Pelé. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. Manchester United finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Messi. Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Alexander-Arnold sends it crossfield. And here's Zola. Saliba. Xavi Simons. Vardiol. Saliba. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, super find. Great ball, and he's in here. In by Messi. Played out to the right. In one big header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a form... Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Kaka. Looking to play him in. Thuram. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and
Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta. Delivered with swing. Great chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Messi cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Hullet. And here's Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just shot a goal! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 19, Luis Suarez.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, crossed in early, punched away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Jong kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they can counter here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zola. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that should get the job done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's De Jong. That has been slung wide. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And this is Luis Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Pull it. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar. De Jong. And it's Neymar. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. And Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much. Thuram, who does have an assist to his name. Pull it. Pele. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kaka. And it's Thuram. Zola. Oh, nice touch. Cross from Zola.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Jong. Now this could be a chance. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Batistuta. Foot in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. And this is Messi. And that's a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Baresi, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Pull it. Now Kaká. The final 5 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pele. Spread it left. And this is Cruyff. Chance, surely!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 4, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field, number 13.
Luis Suarez!
Number 8.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Today, please take some time out to give
Many
your
thanks to
support.
Jim. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Unlucky lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Messi! Messi!
Just a whisker away.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Davids. Neymar. Cole. Goes looking wide. Now it's Owen. Cole. And a shot! Superb from Cole!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.